Hello, everybody. We are back for our second math lesson of the week. And I'm sure you guys did great on that first lesson. And I can't wait to get to teaching you guys about comparing and ordering whole numbers. To break this down a little bit more, comparing numbers is we're going to be determining whether a number is greater than, equal to, or less than another number. And then ordering numbers is just putting numbers in order, right? From biggest to smallest, which either means from greatest to least, or from smallest to biggest, which means least to greatest. So let's go ahead and get started on just going over some examples. Let's get right to it. Remember, feel free at any point in time throughout this video, if you're stuck on something or if I said something too fast, to pause, hit that pause button, and replay. All right? So here we are. Let's get started. Okay. It says, drag the correct symbol and word card to complete the comparison statement. So first off, we worked with base 10 blocks last lesson, so we should be very familiar with these. All right, I'm going to go ahead and actually copy these two onto my base 10 block. Little worker here, sorry. So we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had one of these guys. Then I think it was, yep. So we had this one, and then we had this one. So these were our two numbers. It said compare these two numbers and put the correct symbol, right? So our symbols, let's learn these symbols. Our symbols are greater than, which is this way. This is an arrow pointing to the right. And then we have a less than symbol. And then we have an equal to symbol. Something that always helped me actually was greater than was always pointing to the right, and then that less than always kind of looked like an L to me. Let me see if I could make it a little bit better, but it always looked kind of like an L to me, right? So this is our greater than sign, this is our less than sign, and this is our equal to. Greater than means bigger than. So the number is going to be bigger than the other number. Less than means smaller than. It's going to be smaller than another number. And equal to means the same. The two numbers are the same. So let's walk through this problem, right? It says determine, or it says drag the symbol to determine the correct comparison statement, right? So first off, we have to count to get our number from our base 10 blocks. And we know how to skip count by 10, so let's begin. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41. So we know this number is 41. Oops. Sorry, I'm going to redo that. That was not very neat. 41. And then we know, then we have to come over here and count. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So this over here is 25. All right, so now that we got that, now let's use our comparison statement and put one in the middle so we know what our statement is, right? So we know how to compare these numbers. So is 41 bigger, smaller, or equal to 25? Is it bigger, greater than, smaller, less than, or equal to, which is the same? 41 is bigger than 25, right? So it would be greater than. So since 41 is greater than 25, we have to circle that correct statement and put it up here. So let me write it. So 41 is greater than 25, right? 41 is greater than 25 because 41 is bigger than 25. So now that we know that, we can come over here. And here, I like these, actually, because it has the sign and the words, right? So we said 41 is greater than 25. So all I would do is I would drag this, put it right in the middle. And now I'm going to give you guys a second to go ahead and read that comparison statement out loud. It should sound a little bit like this. 41 is greater than 25. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take a look at another example. Okay, it says drag the correct symbol and word card to complete the comparison statement. Wonderful. It gave us base 10 blocks again, representing numbers. So we have to determine the standard form of these numbers. And we went over standard form. So let me go ahead and get rid of this. Start over. Yes, start over. So we got two numbers. Let me get these two numbers right here. Okay. These are our two numbers. Let me write my symbols now. So we always have our, oops, sorry guys, that's bad writing. Greater than sign, less than sign, equal to sign, right? Greater than sign, less than sign, equal to sign. So now let's determine these two numbers, right? We have to count to determine the standard form. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. So we have 32 here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52. And we have 52 here. Okay, we got the standard form of our two numbers, right? From our base 10 blocks. Now let's compare them. Let's see if it is greater than, equal to, or less than. So first off, is 32 bigger or smaller than 52? Right? Which number is bigger? 52, right? So we're reading it like we read a book, left to right, left to right, left to right. So 32 is blank to 52. Is 32 bigger or smaller than 52? Let's think about that. We know how to count to 100, so we already know that 32 is smaller than, right? 32 is smaller than. So what sign would we use? Would we use a greater than sign, a less than sign, or an equal to sign? A less than sign. Correct. So we would say 32 is less than 52. Let me go ahead and rewrite the sign. 32 is less than 52. So now let's go back. Okay, we're back here now at our Google Slides, sorry. So we know this is 32, we know this is 52. And we said 32 was less than 52. Right? Wonderful, wonderful. This one we're going to go through really quick. This one looks pretty simple for us to count on here, right? So we got 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 13 here. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 as well. So we have 13 and 13. So is 13 greater than 13? Is 13 less than 13? Or is 13 equal to, or 13 is equal to 13? 13 is the same number, right? Same number. Just like they have the same amount of cubes on both sides, right? So 13 is, oops, sorry. Oh, it's being a little weird. 13 is equal to 13, right? It's the same size number, okay? All right, let's go here. Let's read these directions. Drag the card below to make the comparison statement true. So we got to drag these numbers here to make this true. It already gave us is greater than. It's not letting us pick here. Now we have to put our numbers in the correct spot to make the statement true. Okay? So it wants us to put blank is greater than blank. Blank is greater than blank. We have to use these two numbers. So we got 65 and 83. Let's come over here to our base 10 blocks. And then we already have our greater than sign. So let me go ahead and fill in our greater than sign. Greater than, right? Okay, I have that. And then we had two numbers, 65 and what was it? 83. Let me just double check those so I'm not confusing any of us. Yep. So now let's get these tens. Let's get these numbers and break them apart with our base 10 blocks. Can't talk. Okay. So we have to grab, let's start with 65. 65. I'm going to put them up. I'm going to line them up over here. Here we go. We got one number. I'm actually going to put this greater than sign as well. Oh no. Greater than sign. Okay. So 65 we got to make. One, two. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. We need these guys too. $65, and then let's go. We need 83 now. This is gonna be a big one. I'm gonna kind of move them over here for a second, so it lets me. I think we just need one more, right? 80, and then we need how many of these? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now that we have these broken up with our base 10 blocks, which one's bigger, right? Which has more numbers? Blank is greater than blank. Which one is bigger? 83, right? Our bottom one. 83 is bigger. So we know 83 has to be greater than 65. So we got 83 is greater than 65 because 83 is bigger than 65. So it gave us our symbol, right? It gave us the arrow. Let me go back to this. It gave us our greater than symbol, and then it gave us our is greater than statement. So we know that 85 is bigger. We're going to go ahead and take 85 and place it here. We're going to go ahead and take 65 and place it here because we know 85 is greater than 65. 85 is a bigger number than 65, right? That's all we're saying. We're just saying it different ways, guys. Okay. Nice. We got another one. Drag the cards below to make the comparison statement. True. Is less than. Is less than. So is 24 less than 26 or is 26 less than 24? All right. So let's come back to our base 10 blocks. So it gave us a less than symbol. Gave us 24, 26. Right, so it gave us two of these. 24. And it gave us two more. For 20. There we go, there we go, there we go. 26 is less than. So we're looking for our first number in our statement to be the smaller number, right? Because it's starting with is less than. So we know that our first number in our statement has to be the smaller one. So out of these two, 24 and 26, which one's smaller, right? We see it. It's right in front of us with our blocks. The 24 is smaller than the 26, right? So we know that 24 would be less than 26. Okay? Perfect. I feel like we got pretty good with comparing numbers. So I'm just going to switch some things up. So now instead of using our symbol, well, this one says drag the correct symbol and word card to complete the comparison statement. So it gave us our two numbers now in standard form. It wants us to drag a symbol and then the statement along with it. So 72 is blank than 34. Is 72 bigger than, which means greater than, or is 72 less than, which means smaller than 34? I'm going to give you guys a second to think about it. Right? We know this. Just by looking, we know what number is bigger. 72, right? So 72 has to be greater than 34. So we have the greater than symbol, and then we got the greater than statement. Okay? I think this week's a little bit easier than last week. Previous in the week, Monday's lesson. Just because you guys know what standard numbers are now, and we know how to use our base 10 blocks to count. We know that previously. We knew that previously. So you guys are doing a great job just following along and working together with me. Here we go. Here we go. So now it says, I gotta move this up a little bit. Drag the cards to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. This is new. From least to greatest. We know least means smallest, right? Smallest. We know greatest means bigger, a bigger number, right? So we need to go from least to greatest. We need to go from our smallest number to our biggest number, putting them in these boxes, placing them. So we can look at our numbers. We're looking at our numbers, right? We're looking. We see 59. 59 is our smallest number. Placing it in least. 72. Is it smaller than 83 and 86? Yes, right? 83 and 86 are both bigger numbers than 77. So we got to place 77 in our next box. We got 2 left, 86 and 83, right? What comes first? When we're counting, we already know we count 83 before we count 86. So we're going to grab 83, place it here. 86 is bigger. It's the greatest number out of these 4. Boom, in the box. So look, from least, our smallest number, to our greatest number. Least to greatest. Now it wants us to go from greatest to least. Remember, greatest is our biggest number now. Least is our smallest number now. So our greatest number out of these 4 numbers. Greatest number. And if you guys need help throughout all of this, I would like you guys to go to Google and type in hundreds chart. All right? Hundreds chart. It's going to help you look through these. Let me show you what a good one is. Sorry, guys. Should have provided you with this on the last one. Be patient, guys. I have a lot of tabs open, so the computer's working just a little bit slow right now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have our hundreds chart now. I'm going to make this just a little bit. I can't really. Okay, perfect. Let me go back. So we got 19, 91, 100, 85. Out of these numbers, it wants us to put from greatest to least, from biggest to smallest. Out of these 3 numbers, what number is our biggest number? If we don't know how to determine that, go to that hundreds chart. Look in order with your numbers. Look through them. See where 100 is. 100 is all the way at the bottom. This is our biggest number. So we see that a 100 is our biggest number, right? It's our greatest number. We're going to grab it. We're going to place it here. Okay, we got 3 numbers left. 19, 91, 85. We still don't know. We still need help. Go back to your hundreds chart that you guys looked up. Right? But also, this is where the comparing helps. This is where comparing those numbers helps with putting numbers in order from least to greatest or greatest to least. Right? So compare these numbers. 19, we know right away 19 is smaller than both 91 and 85. We're confused about 91 and 85. Let's go to our hundreds chart and see which one comes first. 85 is right here, and 91 is over here. So 91 is bigger than our 85. So we know we have to drag our 91 then next. That's coming next. And we already said 19 is our smallest, right? So 85 is bigger. So we're taking 85 and we're placing it in our next box. And that just leaves 1 remaining, which is 19. Boom. We are all set. We just ordered these numbers. Ignore this top right here. It says I ordered it from least to greatest. We did it from greatest to least. Okay, guys. Thumbs up. Doing good? Cool, because that was it. That was the end of our lesson. You guys were so patient, followed along. You did amazing. Thank you for doing this. I want to just walk through your assignment really quick, just like I kind of did last week, so you guys get a better understanding for it. Okay. Excuse me. So when you're in your activity, right? You're in your seesaw. You're gonna go to activities. You don't worry about these. It'll just come up. This was Mondays. That should be gone. Mondays actually will still be there. So finish it. Okay, right here, lesson 2 math. This is what it is, right? The instructions are right here, right? When you click on it, my link will be up here. You'll click on that first and you'll watch this video, and then you'll come back to the Seesaw and you will complete the remainder of these questions right here, 1 through 5. So these are just the instructions and telling us what to do. Add response to open our assignment. So let's add response. You will click your name, whichever your name is. Don't click anybody else's. I'm going to be the sample student for this. Sorry that it's being very slow. You guys are being amazing. Patiently waiting. Okay, drag and say. 1. Drag and place the number card that will make the comparison statement true in these boxes. So we need to determine, we're just going to do the first one together, right? So number, boom, boom. Number, symbol, number. So number, symbol, number. We need to drag the numbers here to make this statement true, right? So what number blank is greater than blank? We could go 82 is greater than what? What do we think? We could do 17, right? 82 is greater than 17. With the rest of the numbers, you need to finish these two left, these two problems left. Sorry. With the rest of these numbers, you need to finish these, okay? You will have some extra. Then you have to click on the second slide, and you have to complete these. Circle or fill in the blank with the correct answer. Oh, sorry. Pause, time out, stop. Go back. Let's go back. I've messed up. Mr. E messed up. After completing the 3 problems, we will record us reading the sentences. Once you are done, that means once you're done filling these statements out, you will hit this record button right here, the one I'm hovering over that's turning blue, okay? And then you will record yourself saying the statement, just like this. 82 is greater than 17, okay? And you will continue to say the other two. Then you will hit that to stop it. And then once you say those, then you are done with page 1, slide 1. Now you could go to slide 2, right? We're going to circle or fill in the blank with the correct answer, okay? I'm going to do one for example. Which of the comparison statements is true? It wants us to circle the correct one, the true statement. So let me grab a pencil. You could pick any color you want. I'll let you do that. All right. Which of the comparison statements is true? You have to read them all. Is 89 greater than 91? No, that is wrong. 40 greater than 37? Or 78 greater than 80? We know that is B, right? We know that. So complete the rest. And then once you're done completing these 3, hit this check to submit it. Once you hit that submit button, you're all set. And then once you're finished with this, since it's a math day again, you need to go back on to Imagine Learning, Language and Literacy, complete 45 minutes of it. 45 minutes of it. All right? And then that's it. If you guys have any questions, remember, pause it, go back to the video. I answered it in the video. If not, email me, call me, let your parents know so they can contact me. Everyone have a great one. Thanks. Bye.